Welcome to the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Podcast with your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger. Badass Direct Sales Mastery is a podcast for rock star direct sales moms who are determined to make their business kick ass. Jennie will share her knowledge of effective sales and recruiting techniques, tips to get what you want from your business, and will interview direct sales professionals and leaders from various companies. The interviews will give insight to how these rock stars got to where they are and where they plan to grow in the future. And now, the direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger.
Welcome back to the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Podcast. This is your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger, and I am here today with a really fun guest. Her name is Amanda David. And Amanda, please say hi.
Hi.
Yay! Oh, good. Look, she listens to directions so well. I love it. So Amanda David has been with Pure Romance. She's a director with the company. She's been with them for 4 years, and she is a native Floridian mom and fiancé. She enjoys all things outside, including enjoying the Florida weather. So jealous right now because it is currently springtime in St. Louis, which means some days it's great, some days it's not here right now. She also enjoys diving and shooting. Her passion is to empower women to be the best possible versions of themselves. And that's why she and I get along so well. Hi, welcome to the show, Amanda.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So glad that you're here. So let's start by telling everybody, how did you get into direct sales? How did you get into Pure Romance?
So direct sales, I was kind of introduced to when I was 18. So I have tried selling everything under the sun. And I tell people this at my party as well. It started with candles, went into jewelry, dabbled in a little bit of everything. So my now fiance and I were going to dinner one night, and we were really early for dinner with his brother and sister-in-law. And we're like, well, we'll just go to the store really quick and kill some time. But then I saw a Pure Romance bus, and I was like, it's Pure Romance. Like, not the big buses, like the smaller, like public transportation, small bus. So I was like, it's Pure Romance. And he's like, what is that? And I was like, well, I think it's the in-home sex party stuff, but she has fluorescent lights going. Can we do a drive-by, make sure no one's getting a lap dance? So we did a drive-by. No one was getting a lap dance. I saw shelves of product, and he was like, go do whatever you do on there. So I did. I went in, I shopped with her, got her info, became friends with her. And then I got back in the truck, and he was like, you should do that. And I was like, no, I'm not talking about sex. And I am done with direct sales. Like, I've always felt like I've spent more than I made. So that was November. And single mom, I was like, there's no way I'm purchasing a kit right now. It's almost Christmas time. I'm living paycheck to Friday after paycheck. There's just no way. So 2 months down the road, in true Dave fashion, he kept telling me, you should do it. You should do it. You should do it. And then 2 months later, he was like, well, if it's something you want to do, I'll get your kit. If it doesn't work, we have a box full of fun stuff. And here I am 4 years later.
That's so awesome.
I talk about sex, and I am in direct sales, and I absolutely love it.
That's really awesome. I love it when we are able to have a supportive person in our life who says, you should do this, because there are many of us who deal with the people in our lives who say, what the hell are you doing? Right. Yeah. It's so hard to go against the grain. And so it really takes a strong person to be able to do that. But it's so helpful when you've got a supportive person in your life. And I think that's awesome.
It makes all the difference.
The fact that you've got a great supportive significant other, fiance, helping you out with that. What has been your greatest accomplishment? What have you loved that you've actually accomplished in 4 years of business?
I love that I was living paycheck to barely after paycheck to this is now my full-time job. So about a year and a half into the business, I was a supervisor at a medical facility. And about a year and a half in of working that full-time job and doing parties on the weekend, I was able to quit that job. I made about $21 an hour sitting in a cubicle answering to the CEO. And about that time, my daughter got diagnosed with Asperger's. We already knew she had a learning disability, but she got diagnosed with Asperger's, and I got her into a specialized school, not knowing they didn't have transportation. So that changed everything for me. But at the time, I was like, well, I have more fun and I'm making more money doing parties on the weekends than I am sitting in this cubicle. Let's give it a go. I need to be able to be there for my daughter. So that's my biggest accomplishment, is being able to quit that full-time job, that normal 9 to 5, and truly in all aspects be there for my daughter.
Oh, that's amazing. Because I think when a lot of people purchase their kit, their dream is to replace their income.
Right.
But they think it's exactly that, a dream.
A dream, right.
And so because they don't believe it's possible for them, they think it's such a hard reach thing. They don't really necessarily try for it. And so it's awesome that, just 18 months after starting your new business that you were able to do that. So what has been your biggest obstacle as you've been traversing this whole 4-year journey?
I love this question because obviously it's sex, right? I think that's been the biggest obstacle, is the mindset that people have about what we do. So they think that we're either going to try to replace their partner, or that it's just a big, not a classy party. I'll put it in those terms. I think that's the biggest thing, is overcoming those mindsets of what we do at parties, and also what we stand for as a company. We're not there to replace your partner. We're there to enhance your relationships, whether that is with a partner or with yourself. And that's my drive now, is being able to empower women to enhance their lives, no matter which aspect that is.
That's awesome. Well, I think too, when we can get to a place where we can talk about sex, where we can talk about ourselves, and in that way, if you can communicate about that, you can communicate about anything.
Yes.
Right?
I totally agree.
I mean, I'm sure that's something. Have you found that this business has also improved your personal relationship?
Oh, absolutely. Because I preach at parties that, it's to open up communication with your partner. It's about exploration, whether it's self-exploration or with a partner. So absolutely, it changes all of your relationships, because now you're more in tune with that communication level with everyone in your life. So absolutely, it changes every relationship.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love that. Because one of the things I know after being in the coaching world for as long as I have is a vast majority of people suck at communication, and they know it.
Right.
But the thing is, they don't try to do anything about it.
Right.
If we could just get people talking about sex, then everything else gets so much easier.
It's so much easier after that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, as you think back on your journey, and you had that obstacle of communication, and now things are getting, or at least the mindset of communicating, oh my gosh, I can't talk about sex. Are your clients coming back to you talking about the benefits of having been to one of your parties?
Absolutely. The best compliment I ever got was, "You saved my marriage." Another one was, "Thank you. We've been trying to get pregnant and we finally have." Usually when someone tells me, I had another client tell me that a guest at her party was pregnant, and I was like, "Do I say thank you or I'm sorry?" I'm not sure. But he was like, no, they were trying. Those are the biggest compliments, is when you really are enhancing people's lives because you've saved their marriage. You've opened up those forms of communication, or you've just made it fun again, so they're not stressing about getting pregnant and they're just having fun and naturally become pregnant.
That's awesome. Oh, that gives me goosebumps just thinking about the lives that are, right? I mean, I'm sure that's got to be really empowering for you as someone. And it really then, I think in this case, sorry, I'm like stumbling all over my words, because I would think that would be a moment where you go, this business is bigger than me.
Absolutely.
This is no longer about me. I get out of bed every single day, not only because this business has made my life better, but now the impact that I'm having on my clients.
Absolutely. Yeah. Whenever you have a client tell you, I haven't been able to be intimate with my partner for 3 years because it's hurt. And now that you've offered these products, it's made it fun and not hurt now. Those stories make you get out of bed and make you work your business every day.
Right. Because, if you're feeling lazy, you're like, oh, somebody's relationship is not going to be saved because of me today. I bet.
Exactly.
I gotta get out of bed today.
Gotta go save the world.
Saving the world one bedroom at a time.
I like it. Yes.
That just might be the title of today's episode.
It might be.
So, in addition to that, going through, so let's look at the back office part of this. Let's look at the business side of this now, not just the obstacles and all of that. Going through, because you said yourself, you have dabbled in so many other companies and products, but this is the one. Is this the one that you've been with the longest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's your secret to success in direct sales?
My secret to success is find a company that you're passionate about and give it your all. Take in all the resources that they offer. I go to every training I can, every corporate event that I can, which when I say I can, I go to all of them because I can. Like physically, I am able to get there. So I go no matter how much it costs, no matter what's going on in my life, and connecting. Again, it's about communication. So find those that are on the same level or higher levels than you and surround yourself with them, communicate with them, and it propels you to success. You have to find, this word's used quite often now, but find your tribe and love them hard. And that's what helps you succeed even more because you can't let them down because they're not letting you down. And whenever someone else is holding you to a certain standard, you have to live up to it.
Oh, so many great nuggets in there. Oh my gosh, you shared more than one secret to success, but I love it. It's good. No, that's okay because that means it's no longer just a single ingredient, but you've got a full recipe for success right there. Because
the whole mixture.
Absolutely. I agree. I think it's something you can't just take any one of those things and say that, this is the one reason why, right? It was the combination of the passion for the company, the all-in attitude, giving your full-on commitment, finding your tribe, and making sure that you're taking care of your learning, that you're educating yourself so that you can be the best possible person for your clients and also for your team members.
Exactly.
So, Amanda, thank you so much for taking the time to be on the episode today. It has been so much fun talking with you.
Thank you. I've had so much fun.
Good.
I always have fun, but thank you for letting me have fun right now.
Well, that's awesome. I think this is why you and I get along so well is because I'm very much the same way. I'm like, I always have fun. If other people around me are not having fun, that's their problem, not mine.
Exactly. If it's fun, I'm there.
Awesome.
And if it's not, I'm making it fun.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, hey guys, it is now the end of this episode. And so I want to, again, thank you so much, Amanda, for being here. And everybody, stay tuned for the next badass episode.
Thanks for listening to the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Podcast with your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger. Why are you waiting to go to badassdirectsalesmastery.com? Don't make the dom get her whip. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to share it with another rock star that you know in direct sales after you subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss any future episodes. You can also check out the show notes for links and any contact information mentioned in today's episode. We'll see you next time.